Hey, I'm Rheanna.
I'm Jonathan.
And we are Ghost You Know.
We asked our friends Jonathan Hall and Rheanna Downey from the band Ghost You Know to swing by the studio and bring over some of their favorite recording gear.
And they didn't disappoint.
This episode is going to be mostly focused on Jonathan Hall's 1956 reissue Danelectro U1. And this guitar, he's rigged up to be kind of like a rubber bridge baritone. It's kind of like a temporary replacement for his actual Danelectro baritone because he said something about he wanted something a little lighter. And anyways, he'll tell you more specifically about how he accomplishes this really cool sound that I've come to associate with Jonathan Hall and Ghost You Know. And on top of that, they also cover their amp wall. As you can see, we have our own Mothership Gear amp wall, but Jonathan's amp wall is really nice. And I was really stoked to see how perfectly it's stacked in the corner. So Rheanna asked Jonathan to break down how their amps work together in a live and recording setting.
And if you like this kind of thing, then do us a huge favor and subscribe to Ildefonso Inc. We have a ton of new Mothership Gear episodes coming right your way with some really, really cool guests.
Enjoy the episode.
Yes. That guitar is just like butter. That's new, right?
It's brand new.
This is your new...
got it for my birthday.
Yes.
Yeah. So I have to look up the name on all this because I'm terrible with it. But this is a Danelectro. It's a reissue 56 era. U1 is called. It's what the model's called. But the color is probably the most interesting about it.
I love that color.
It's called Kami Red.
Oh my gosh.
But it's not why I got it.
Yes. It's a good color on you.
Yeah, it's normally just like a regular 6-string standard scale, but I kind of turned it into a baritone / rubber bridge guitar. So it's tuned in C. And I kind of did this little MacGyver rubber band thing on the bridge. Not a true rubber bridge, but it's a military grade rubber bands.
Gives you the effect.
Yeah. So it's got a cool sound. It sounds more I don't know. It's got like already without the rubber bridge, it's got a cool sound to it.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like not expensive.
Well, and it's such a warm.
Warm for
like
sure.
A warm. The
low
notes
tones.
bounce. They bounce with that bridge.
Yeah, this is a really cool sound with that. But I originally got it just because I have another Danelectro baritone that I'm always playing. But that's such a beast of a guitar that like if I start playing a regular guitar, I might break every string because
you've been pushing so hard.
It's such a animal, so I have to squeeze and play it a little more aggressively. But this guitar, it's such the opposite. I have to really be light with it.
Light touch.
Because I mean the strings are just they're DR 11 gauge strings, so they're not technically baritone at all, but it does the job. And if anyone has a pair of strings that they could recommend for this guitar, let me know. This is the best I got, but it sounds cool. I like it, and it's got one pickup, so there's not a whole lot of overthinking.
Yeah,
it's just straightforward. You got a tone,
and volume, but along with some of the effects I'm throwing on here, that's like my go-to stuff, preamp, compressor. Right now I have a little bit of vibrato, and then the amp, I just have it set to clean, maybe just like a little bit of overdrive and some reverb on there, and yeah, pretty straightforward.
Nice. Let's talk about the amp stack.
The amp stack, yeah. What do you want to start with?
Well, I just got this new Princeton, so I know it's a pretty standard electric amp, but we added this into the whole mix, obviously. I'll let you take it from there because I don't know a whole lot.
I mean, it completes the look for sure.
It does.
But right now we're running our track system going through a Bassman amp. That's going through the Tex cab. My guitar is going through the Roland, and then Rheanna is going through the Princeton. So I'm kind of doing a lot of effects stuff that's more modulated stuff, not too many delays. And then you're doing mostly like clean and some verb and maybe
like
a little bit of drive.
One little drive in the bending sections, yeah.
So it's pretty straightforward guitars. It's just like the nature of this guitar being in the low C tuning and it being on the rubber bridge, and then Fender guitar, Princeton amp. That's like a match made in heaven. So
happy
it's
mix.
Great. And then of course we could probably throw our stems through other amps, but this is just the Bassman. It's a good sound.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, I love it. I love the way it sounds. It feels good if you've got to work with stems.
Yeah, feeling nice.
Not a bad situation.
Princeton is a reissue. Old ones are pretty cool. This one is almost as cool, probably a little bit different in that way, because I actually prefer these more than some of the older ones.
Why is that?
I think it's more reliable for a lot of reasons.
Okay.
Like the old ones, just you might find one that works sometimes.
Do you think the tone is different though?
Tone is a little different.
Yeah, so the old ones probably have like.
Old ones are a little more like. They're like the sound that everyone hears. They're like the sound that everyone's trying to get.
Yeah.
But this is like a modern take of that.
Okay.
Even though it is a reissue of the Drip Edge era, which I think I'm biased towards because I've been playing on one for a while, but they're just great sounding amps.
Yeah, and I think like for what they are, it's like a good. I was like, I can afford this. This is worth it. Yeah, I'll be using it. So.
Do you want to play a little of each amp so we can kind of get a sound for each of them?
Yeah. I think
You start.
I can try again. Yeah. So here's the Roland. So pretty nice and cleaner.
I mean, yeah.
Just a little bit of drive on there.
I mean, this is pretty classic, right? It's just clean. Then that drive that he had on there.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, easy.
Nice. And then the Bassman, I mean, let me plug it in real quick. Turn it up here. Oh, yeah.
So
Tubes. Tubes go a long way.
warmth. That is so beautiful.
Yeah, it's a great amp. I never use it for what we're doing.
Yeah,
But I think
sounds great
one
with
day.
that guitar though.
Yeah, such a great amp. But this is the Tex cab. I think we might have talked about it once before, but it's got a Weber speaker, 12-inch. It's one of the high-powered 80 watts. So that this guy, the Bassman, this is a 50-watt amp. So I had the mistake of running it through a 10-inch speaker and blew it, so I had to put a 12-inch in there. So a little more headroom for me
there
now.
You go.
80 watts. That's
You
a
need
lot.
more. You need more. He needs more.
Yeah.
I thought it would be different, but be something we could rather wear.
But yeah, I think that's about it.
Cool.
Hey, we're ghosts, you know.
Thanks for watching Mothership Gear.
I know you see things, but you know what you wanna do. I know you're a man of your words. You do the things that you say, yeah. And so you will follow through, whatever it takes, I see you split into whoever you wanna be. Who do you wanna be? Who do you wanna be? Who do you wanna be? Who do you wanna be?
Thank you so much for watching this episode. It's always a great time with Jonathan and Rheanna. And if you're not subscribed to Ildefonso Inc. already, please like and subscribe and let us know what you think of the episode.
And thank you so much for watching Mothership Gear, and we will see you guys next time. Peace.
Ooh, that's nice. Did you just make that up right now? Do it again? Sorry. One more time. Ah, it's the minor. You went to that minor. I expected a major.